Good morning, welcome to class. My name's Camilla. We're here at the cabin today and we're going to have a short morning flow. I want you today to focus on being present, coming back to your mat whenever you catch yourself somewhere else, lost in thoughts, coming back to here, to now, to your breath, and we'll begin. One little reminder is we have our beautiful chickens out and about today, so you may hear them. They're quite loud in the mornings, so just be aware of that. Make sure you have a mat, have a bit of space on either side of the mat if we're doing twists or anything like that, and we'll get going. So we'll begin with eyes closed, comfortable seated position, crossing your legs at the middle of the shins, lifting up through the chest, closing your eyes, drawing your neck long, making space between your head and your shoulders. Releasing tension in your eyes, in your forehead. And becoming aware of your breath, feeling your stomach, chest rise as you inhale, and chest, stomach sinking back down as you exhale. The yoga starts with the breath and ends with the breath. From here, blinking, open your eyes, bringing your right hand onto your left knee and twisting, taking your left hand behind you, lifting up tall, and then turning gently to look over your back shoulder. We're still very early in the practice here, so don't crank or force anything. But thinking about length through the spine and then gently revolving head to the back of the room or your space. And then from here, opposite hand to opposite knee, so left hand to right knee, rounding through the spine. We're in a mini seated twisted cat-cow. So pulling chest between your elbows, rounding through your spine, pulling back. One more, pulling through, and then rounding back. Very good. All right, releasing hands and switching sides. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind you, lifting through your chest, and then turning slowly to the back of your space. Still feeling your deep belly breathing. And then opposite hand to opposite knee, rounding through your spine. It's a little harder to get movement here as we're a bit constricted, coming through into cow, but just feeling a sense of movement through the spine. You can close your eyes. One more. And then releasing your hands, coming over onto all fours, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And we're just going to warm up the wrists, so leaning forward over your wrists and coming back, and let's do that a few times. So coming all the way forward, feeling a bit of pressure in the wrists, not too much where it creates pain. And then switching, so taking your fingers to face out and then rocking from side to side, nice and gently, all the time we spend at computers, at keyboards, or on our phone. We're creating very tight wrists, so nice to warm them up before we start using them in our down dog and other poses in today's class. Turning your hands so fingers are facing towards you, and then gently pulling back, coming forward. And last one, flipping, so your palms are facing you, fingers are facing towards your knees, forward and back here. Very good. We can sit back on our knees, shake out our hands. Resting your hands on your knees and just take a moment in stillness here. From here, let's walk a little more forward with our knees. We're in the center of the mat if you're not already there. And then from here, we're going to place the right hand behind us and then lifting up through our hips, raising left hand up high, calming back down. Let's do the other side. So a gentle sort of half camel variation here. Opening through the chest, through the hips, pushing forward, pushing your glutes. And then coming forward back to all fours, tucking your toes under and then pushing back, downward facing dog, bending one knee at a time, coming to stillness, connecting to your breath. Long straight spine, and then walking all the way to the front of your mat. I'm going to take off this jacket because I cannot see you. Yeah, in your forward fold, just letting your head drop. Weight is forward in your toes, holding onto opposite elbow, swaying slowly side to side. Letting yourself be heavy. Dropping your hands and then slowly rolling up to standing mountain pose. Head comes last, opening it through the chest, planting through your feet, engaging through your kneecaps. Hands to heart, and from here we'll find our sun salutation. Inhale, hands raise overhead. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to the mat or hands to your shins. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, plank, dipping forward, lowering down, chaturanga, up dog or cobra. And then pulling back, downward facing dog. Looking to the front of your mat, stepping up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rising to stand, hands to your heart. And we'll go again. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extend your spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, plank, lowering down, over the toes to up dog, pulling back, downward facing dog. Looking to the front of your mat, stepping up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rising, standing, hands reach. Exhale, pull it to your heart center. Inhale, hands meet above you. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, stepping back, plank. Chaturanga. Over the toes, cobra up dog. We meet in downward facing dog. From here, lifting your right leg, big step front of the mat. All toes are facing to the front. Hips are square, shooting your arms back behind you. Strong energy line through your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. Engaging through the back leg, really pushing that back knee up, driving through the heel. And then inhale, coming up, crescent lunge. And then planting your back foot, warrior two. Pressing through your front knee, opening through your back hip. From here, elbow to thigh, extended side angle. Reaching your hand to the floor if that's accessible to you. And then left hand on the mat, opening up into a twist. And then from here, coming down on the back foot, coming into a half plank variation or side plank variation. Coming up, reaching overhead, and then dropping your hip, reaching to the back of the mat. Coming to the front, coming back up on those toes, dropping your knee, and we are in a lizard lunge. Hands on the inside of your foot, extending through your spine, sending your breath to your right hip, staying here, or coming down onto elbows. Coming up, and then from here, planting in your right hand, we're going to come into a side plank on with the, what foot is this back? The left foot is back, so where we already were, but this time both legs are stacking. So stepping back, lifting through your hips. You can have feet staggered, foot on top, or if you want even more, we can lift the top foot, engaging through your core. Making sure your hips are square, pushing away from the mat. Maybe adding a little smile to your face. And then slowly coming back into dog. Planting through your hands. Arriving back into stillness. Left leg lifts to the sky. Big step front of your mat in between your fingers. Setting up for our crescent lunge. Bending through your front knee, extending through the back leg. Shooting your arms behind you. Strong, firm arms. Engaging your core. And then slowly we're coming up. Crescent lunge. Using your breath to see, can you sink any deeper? And then opening up warrior two. Pressing through your back edge over the back foot, really grounding through that foot. elbow is coming outside of, what is this? Hand is coming to your left thigh, reaching right hand over your ear. Extended side angle, one long big energy line from your foot to your fingertips, shooting out. Planting your hand and then finding a twist, lifting left arm up to the sky. And then planting your right hip side of the foot on the mat, dropping your hips, reaching to the back of the mat, and then we're coming into this flow, reaching all the way to the back, dropping your hips, and then reaching overhead. One more. Very good. Coming now into our lizard, dropping your back knee, walking that left foot out a little wider. Staying here or coming down onto elbows. And if that is still very accessible, lifting the back foot. You should be feeling some intensity in your left hip. But smooth, steady breathing here. Where can you relax? Are you gripping through your jaw? Can you smile through your eyes? Coming up, planting your right hand firmly on the mat. We're going to come into side plank on the other side. So stepping back, choosing how you wish to have your feet staggered, one knee down maybe, or if you're really up for it, we're going to lift this top leg. And then pushing yourself back, downward facing dog. Rippling through, we'll do one last vinyasa, coming through into high plank, shifting your weight over your wrist, lowering down. Finding your flow here, pulling back. And then stepping through into seated staff pose, extending through your legs, lifting through your chest. Raising your arms up above you and then finding length, reaching forward somewhere on your legs, your ankle, your feet, toes. Using wherever you have hold of to help you extend, and then rounding your spine, sinking low. exploring if there's any more space now that we've been here for some moments. Maybe you can sink a little lower. And whenever you catch yourself lost in a thought, gently bringing yourself back to the now, to this breath. Very good. Slowly coming out of there. And before we lie down, we're going to come onto standing on our knees. We were there at the very start of the class, but we're going to come back and do a full camel this time. So your palms facing down on your lower back, pushing your hips forward, and then opening through the chest, looking back with your throat or tucking your chin to your chest, depending if you want the throat opening or not. Pushing your hips forward. And then coming to sit down on your knees. So we'll do one more round. And if you wish from here, we can tuck under the toes and reach back for the heels. So I'm going to show you this option. So coming up, tucking your toes, and then reaching one arm at a time, really opening through the shoulders here, and then pushing forward, lifting up. It's like there is a string attached to your upper chest. You're lifting as you push forward. Coming back gently, sitting down for a moment, shutting your eyes down. Just feeling the energy. And then moving your legs to one side, sitting down on your bottom. And we're going to come all the way to lying on the mat, bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big squeeze. And our twist today, we're going to do twisted roots. So right knee over left. You can either stay like this. If you can, we're tucking the back toe under the calf. So we're fully twisted here in knees and feet. Shifting your weight over to the right side, dropping your knees to the left, reaching your right arm out to the right, turning your head towards your extended hand. Beautiful, coming back up. Evening out through your hips, switching the cross of your knee and foot if you can get the foot. Turning, bringing your hips over to the left, dropping your knees over to the other side, extending through your arm, closing your eyes. Deep belly breathing here. Relaxing the eyes. Beautiful, back to center. Hugging your knees in one last time. And then extending your legs nice and wide. Extend your hands, arms away from your body. Closing your eyes. Final pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. Slowly moving toes, fingers, wrists, ankles. Bringing your knees into your chest. Giving yourself one last big hug. Then slowly making your way up to seated. Keeping your eyes closed or at a low gaze. Feeling the shift in the energy through your body. Hands to your heart. Bowing your head towards your hands. Blinking open the eyes. Namaste. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you've had a nice class. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in the next one. And if you're enjoying these classes, feel free to leave a like, to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.